Hello everyone, welcome back. Got another race for you. Doing a little fun run this week with Holodeck. The totally fake 100 starting lineup here. You got Daniel COBLENTZ up here on pole. Pretty fast all weekend. Myself second, Leroy behind him. Yeah, it's going to be a good race. Good, lots of fun. Folks have been putting in a lot of practice here, and it can really shows with how close the qualifying times are. Daniel just lightning fast here in practice, and the grid is finally on its way here, ready to get underway. So yeah, we have a few drivers to watch today. First off, Daniel COBLENTZ, of course, our pole sitter. He's been extremely quick here in practice and obviously in qualifying, getting the pole. He's going to be one to watch. Going to be lightning fast out there. Next up, myself. Well, never finished outside the top 5, so I'm always going to be up there in the front, at least so far. Feels weird talking about yourself, but hey, you know, it's one of these videos. Next up, Blake Moseley. Him and the DBM boys have been pretty quick out there this week in practice. He's also won one of the test races at Charlotte, so he should be a top contender here. Very quick here at the 1.5 mile tracks. And of course, we'd like to thank Andy Cork running this league, getting us all together each week, and hosting all these races. Yeah, here we are. The whole field behind the pace car, getting ready to take the green flag. Pace car's pulled off. And here we are. Let's go racing. Ooh, already. Ooh, trouble. Just gonna let this go silent, but we have trouble already. That looked like the number 10, David Medina. All right, let's ride on board with Troy Stuckrish. You got a pretty good view of this. Looks like Leroy got up into, looks like Blake. And then, yeah, David got loose and Troy finished sending him on down. In the meantime, it looks like Daniel COBLENTZ is pulling away here. Got a sizable lead. That did not bring out the caution earlier. And that lead just seems to be growing. Like I said, he's a pole sitter for a reason. He's climbing fast. We've got almost 3 wide action here, riding on board for Eric Anderson as he dips to the inside of Blake and myself. Not able to stick it down there though. Gonna lose a position because of it. Nice little battle here while Daniel breaks away, but caution is out. Looks like something else happened here. Let's find out what happened here. Looks like, yeah, number 3 of Frank Stavely gets underneath Rob Tracy there in the 14, sends him up into the wall. Ooh, hard hit as the number 12, Mark Hammond, ends up getting into him. Another look at the bump in there. Just bumps him right on out of the way. That is some major damage. Right on with Mark's point of view here. As he sees it all unfold in front of him. Not sure which way to go there. That's not all. Under caution here, our leader Daniel I don't even know. I can't describe. I lost for words. So that brings us to a restart here, lap 7. Daniel's still out in front. We'll see how that damage plays out for him throughout this race. And it looks like it might already be affecting him as Blake seems to be getting a good run here on the outside. He's got Jared Nash there behind him in the 29. But Blake's able to push away. He said him and the DBM boys have been fast all practice. Starting to pull a sizable lead. Looks like Jared's trying to get around Daniel, but Daniel's still on the high side, holding him off. You get a lot of momentum out there. Now Daniel's starting to make a little break away from Jared. The field's starting to spread out a little bit, but looks like we're under caution again. Let's find out what happened here. Let's look for it. Looks like the 19, Brian Taylor, gets spun down to the inside. Looks like he might have came down across Justin Kane in the 42. Oh yeah, and just goes across his nose. Well, lap 12 here, ready for another restart. Blake Moseley going to lead us to the line here. And there we are, we're green again. Eric Anderson is able to get by Daniel. That moves him up into second place there. The field once again slowly thinning out. Trying to get single file there. There's a little pack going on, a little battle going on behind them. But we're still focused on the leaders here. See what kind of gap Blake Moseley can put in these boys. Eric's still keeping up with him. Blake's not pulling away out here. If he does at all. We'll see here. Mostly single file, except for this little group of cars here. Ooh. Someone hit the wall and came down. Luckily, didn't collect anybody and quickly went down to the apron. Let's take a look, see what happened here. We're riding along with Chris Olsen in the number 9. Looks like Frank Stavely in the 3 ahead, and just kind of takes the corner a little wrong and ends up sliding up into the wall. That's unfortunate for him. Blake's still leading this thing. Got a little bit of a pack there in the front, and a big separation between this top 5 and the rest of the field. Good battle going on for second. Ooh, looks like in the rear, looked like that was Andy Cork there bouncing off the wall. I believe we're riding along with Troy Stuckwich here. So he attempts to take third away from Jared Nash. He succeeds in doing so. The Nash isn't ready to give up yet. Right to the bumper. Some good close racing there. midst of all that, is able to take away second from Eric Anderson. Eric might have an issue here. He's falling back pretty rapidly. And that gap between the top 5 and the second pack is disappeared here. Okay, Chris Olsen looking to the inside here. Looks like that damage earlier Daniel was able to get on that first caution is affecting him. He's slowly but surely falling back as now David Medina tries his inside. Looks like Justin Kane, teammates of Medina, just going to follow him on through. Now they start the single file a bit. Meanwhile, the battle for third is heating up. McRae able to get around Jared Nash here, it looks like. Looking to hunt down the top 2. The pack behind the top 4, still a lot of racing going on up here. Right along with Justin Kane. As soon as David Medina gets into the wall, ooh, bad break for teammates there. Teammate on teammate violence. Hate to see it. Medina able to get around Eric Anderson. On the battle for second now. McRae's caught up with Stuckwich and made a clean pass there. Now it's the top 3 who have pulled away from everyone else. Was the 5, the 4, now just the 3. They're getting a good run on Moseley coming off of 4. Able to pull past him. See if he's able to hang on to the lead now. Looks like Kane coming out of the pits, an unfortunate speeding penalty when he got knocked in there. This being an unofficial holodeck race, not everything was caught and cleared here. So it's a tough break for Justin. But here this kind of demonstrates the importance of fresh tires. I believe he's gotten a pit stop while he was in there. He's going to pull ahead. Not losing another lap there. We got some close racing as Moseley looks to the inside. Then thinks better of it and now maybe looking to the outside. Looks like unable to really get anything to stick here. looking at a battle further back. Looks like Garrett is getting up, getting close to Olsen there, closing the gap. Medina not far behind. Garrett looking to the inside. Looks like Garrett's getting the better of Olsen here. Will he be able to complete the pass? Going into one, and looks like he's now ahead of him, but into two on out. Olsen's getting some good momentum. Able to hold on to the position there. Oh, Garrett's trying again. This time Olsen's getting pretty high there. Looks like he's not going to get the momentum he had before. But still able to hang on. Getting right to Garrett's rear end. Looking high, looking high. Trying to make advantage of the momentum that he knew he had the other lap. And looks like he's going to might get it back here on the backstretch. Going into three. This is all the momentum there. So even Medina gets by him there. Ah, it looks like he's actually going into the pits. That explains things a little bit. Yeah, it's about time for the pit cycle to go here, as many cars are going down to the pits. Even Moseley's gone down to the pits. That leaves the leader far out in front. We've got a nice little battle going on here. Brian Taylor able to catch up to Leroy. I think Leroy is actually getting ready to head into the pits here, as he's below the white line. And Cray still hasn't pitted. Neither has second place Stuckwich there. But you can see the sizable gap there between first and second. We'll take a lap around with the leader. Now riding on board, Daniel COBLENTZ. He's trying to close the gap on Olsen on number 9. That is a wonderful Miami Dolphins livery he has for his car. I don't know, it doesn't look like COBLENTZ was able to get all that damage he had earlier fixed. Aerodynamics plays a large part in the speed of these cars. Some tracks, it affects it, any damage affects the car more than other tracks. COBLENTZ far faster on the entry of the corner. But unable to do anything with it. But this battle is approaching more traffic. We'll see how this plays out. We're both able to get by the 15 of Wilson. Evan's going, ooh, contact. I was about to say he's making a good move to the outside. It's amazing both those cars didn't get turned sideways there. Take a look at our host of Holodeck, Andy Torque here. Just for a moment, as now we take a look at, I believe is the battle for second place, possibly third. I think it's actually a battle for third. I realized after I edited this together, I kind of didn't keep track of what these battles are. So that's something to learn for next week's video. Garrett unable to get the pass on Stuckwich. Stuckwich just putting a gap on him now. Well, we look at the leader in second place, Anderson, and the gap between them. You can see it's about a quarter of a straightaway there. So it's still possible for someone to catch up at this point. The race isn't over until the checkered flag comes out. Looks like Arambula had some issues there. Now we look at the COBLENTZ boys racing each other. Leroy out in front of Daniel there as they try to close the distance on Olsen in the number 9. Garrett's still trying to race down Stuckwich there. We got Nash, who's lapped down in the midst of the battle. Just because you're lapped down doesn't mean you stop racing. You never know with cautions how many they're going to be, whether or not you get the lucky dog and get back on the lead lap, have a chance to gain positions, which it looks like he would be doing if he was on the lead lap. Because now it looks like he's closing the gap on Stuckwich and be able to get around him. Maybe Stuckwich just had a bad exit off the corners. Garrett's now finally able to just cruise past him. But now as we come into 3, it's kind of even out there. Stuckwich on the outside. It's going to have that outside momentum going down the front stretch. It doesn't look like it's much momentum. We'll see how we go as we enter turn 1 here. A lot of momentum on the outside. Stuckwich is able to get his position back. That's kind of the one of the keys here at Michigan is that outside lane is quicker than you think. Generally, when someone tries to pass me on the inside, and I know they're I know they're not going to do it, I don't know, fighting for it. Just stick to the outside and let them try their hardest. So I know I'm going to get the momentum. Now we're looking at a battle between Robert Tracy and Ryan Taylor. Tracy initially able to get the momentum. Taylor able to get the inside. But like I talked about before, that outside groove has a lot of momentum coming out of the corner. Ooh, about to take a look at Suckwitch, able to try and get close the gap on the second place, but unfortunately Eric, as we watch the replay here, just nowhere for him to go as Umbula gets loose and washes up the track, making some heavy contact. And now we're getting ready for a restart here, lap 44. Going to be a great shootout to the end. Chris Olson on old tires did not pit, leading us to the line here. We'll have to see if he's able to hold off the field. As the green flag waves and we're racing again. And we're going 3 wide in turn 1 here for the lead. There's just no way old tires are going to be able to hold off the entire field. McRae able to get some big momentum down the backstretch, coming off of 2, working that outside lane. Going to the outside again here off of 4, but we're almost 4 wide here behind them. But the field quickly settles down there. This battle for the lead is pulling away from that large group behind them. Suckwitch doing everything he can to try and keep up. The pack behind has calmed down a lot. Teammates Medina and Kane are together here. Unfortunately, Kane is a lap down. So his battle is not for position. Oh, it looks like Daniel and Olsen might have had a little contact there. The field once again spreading out, getting more single file now. Still some battles going on here. Daniel alongside Andy Cork there. Looks like Tracy and Olsen has fallen way back from leading us to this restart. Garrett doing his best to get around Kane, so that way he can later try to tackle Medina there for position. Kane having a little bit of connectivity issues there. To jump back to our leaders, still pulling away from the cars behind him. Suckwitch doing everything he can to try and catch the draft and just try and close the gap. Able to have good entry into 1. Looks like he made up a little time there. It may have cost him on the exit. Still working to the inside. Coming into 3 and 4. Getting real close here again. Does he have enough time to do it? Getting real close to the wall. Now we come down to the white flag now. This is gonna be it. Now the race is getting close to closing here as we come into the final corner. Gray and Stuckwich giving it all they got, all the way up to the wall. Ooh, 24 getting into it, it looked like. And there we have it. Checker flag waves as Gray takes the victory in this totally fake 100. Totally fake. Not real. Not for points. Just a nice fun run and an off week. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again for watching another edition of James video. You know, hit the like button, subscribe, do that YouTube stuff. Come check me out on Twitch, James So Cool. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.